Hi, my name is Chris, and I work in Lloyd Security and Network Operations Center as a network ops analyst. I'm entering my fourth year at Lloyd. What's my story? I am a self-described Xennial. I was right at that age where the dawn of personal computing coincided with my kind of early childhood. I was raised in South Georgia, and I was definitely what I would call a true nerd. I preferred books to people, and by age 6, I was programming in BASIC on my Commodore 64. I used to read DOS manuals to cover. I can remember my mom coming into the den one night when I was maybe 8 or 9, and I had completely disassembled our VCR. She just looked at me and said, "Christopher, I'm going to come back in 30 minutes, and that VCR better be put back together and working, or else." And it was. So I was always sort of just that inquisitive child, and I grew up with technology just really taking off, and I think that's what makes me a good tech is being inquisitive. Eventually, I went to college for computer and mathematics in Atlanta, and I took up SQL and reporting work after several years as a tech and also working in network operations for a major MSP in Atlanta. I moved to Philly 8 years ago. What have I learned at Lloyd? I brought a fair amount of skills with me from my previous MSP that I think Lloyd needed at the time, but some of the things I've definitely learned while here have been better PowerShell skills, working with ConnectWise and advanced monitoring tools that I wasn't exposed to before. And Lloyd, I think, has really forced me to improve my communication skills and how to meet and address issues with more structure. What's my work from home tip? My work from home tip to everyone really is to set up a dedicated space for work, as you can see behind me here. That was really important for me. Also to take breaks at regular intervals. It's really easy to just kind of feel trapped at your desk when there's no separation between home and work, and I think it's important to get out and go for a walk. And also, I think in these difficult times, don't be afraid to ask for help or let people know if you're having a hard time. What does each of our core values mean to me? I think one of the things I really, really love about working here is that our core values are not just lip service or some marketing ploy. I really feel like Lloyd lives its core values of being human, being accountable, and being better. To me, being human means recognizing that we are all people first, and then we're coworkers and clients. You know, we all have stresses and lives, and good days and bad, and we will make mistakes and we will fall short sometimes. And just remembering that that's true for all of us, that we're all people. I think being accountable means that when you do fall short or you make a mistake, that you own up to that mistake and that you do all you can to fix it. It means being able to accept brutal honesty and the spirit of improvement. And I think being better, means constantly just trying to improve yourself. And when you have made mistakes, do the best that you can to make sure that those mistakes don't happen again. So a fun fact about me that some Lloydians may not know, when I first moved here, my first group of friends, upon meeting me, loved the Big Bang Theory, and they thought I was just like Sheldon Cooper. So my nickname that kind of stuck for years around here was Sheldon.